Yo, what is going on, everybody? Yeah, I think it's I gotta not talk loud. I have that problem if I talk too loud.
Yeah, just pick it up on this bitch.
Yeah. So welcome to episode 7, motherfuckers. We're cranking episodes out, bro.
Yeah, dude. So when are you guys gonna put me on the fucking cover photo?
That's a fact. We gotta think about some rebranding out here.
Because I feel like I'd be on this podcast almost as much as you guys do.
Yeah,
it's your fucking podcast.
It's a triplet podcast. Yeah, I mean, thank God we didn't call it Evan and Novin podcast.
Yeah, true.
Or anything twin related, like twin cast.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the original first name.
Twincast?
Twincast.
That's a stupid ass name.
Fuck you. Well, and actually, it would be stupid now because it's not even us.
Yeah, literally.
It's you.
Wait, do you guys have did he take the vape?
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck.
Soren needs his vape.
I need the dude. We can set the hook.
Oh,
bro, dude. Whenever it's me and you, we should just always have the hookah.
What?
Whenever it's just me and you on the pod, it's got to be hookah sessions with Evan and Soren.
Facts, dude. We could literally do a quick break. I'll literally cut it out, get the hookah.
Yeah, hold up, guys. We're gonna be right fucking back.
We'll be right back.
I bet. Yeah. Holy fucking shit.
What is up, everybody? We are back with the hookah as promised.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's just fucking get into it. Well, so earlier, before we hopped on the pod sesh, we were discussing a little topic with Novin, my brother. He couldn't make it on today's episode because he got called into work unexpectedly. And yeah, before he left, we were chatting a little bit. Ooh, sexy.
Some juicy O's, bro.
So what does it mean to be a simp, Soren?
Alright, in my opinion, I think being a simp means
wait, am I even in frame? Fuck. Shit.
Yes.
I don't think I'm even in frame.
So, in my opinion, I think being a simp has to do with I do agree with Novin when I say that word kind of sucks. Because people be tossing it around for no reason these days, but
yeah, I
think you're a simp when you clearly this girl's clearly uninterested in you, and you're just not smart enough or socially apt enough to see that she's throwing all these signs at you, and she's only in it for if you're tossing bills at her, you know what I mean? I think you're simping if you're spending your money on this girl weirdly, y'all just started talking. It could be months, and y'all have never smashed. You know what I mean? And you're buying her dinner and shit, or bags or clothes or anything like that. And if you're spending your hard-earned time and money on her, and she's clearly not reciprocating with what you want, and that's like a relationship, intimacy, or whatever, I think you're being a simp. And I think you're not being a simp.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a difference. People say oh, you're being nice to her, you're simping. I don't think being nice to her is
Fact.
simping.
I think that's the problem with that word is that people throw it out way too soon when they meet a girl or whatever, and they'll just throw that. Oh, bro, you're they meet a girl, you're acting like a gentleman to her, acting nice, whatever, and then right off the bat, some people might call you a simp, but but I agree with you that that's where the misconception of that word begins.
Right.
Is when you toss it around too soon, because a simp only happens when you are still trying to chase her, when she essentially doesn't want to be chased.
Right.
And when you see that, then it's yeah, why are you simping? Be why? Essentially, why are you chasing after her, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really make that judgment right off the bat when you first meet someone.
And I think
that's where most people mess up when they use the word simp.
And I think a better way to look at simping in general is again, what I said before is not picking up on these social cues. Girls are very obvious when they're interested in a guy. You can just tell by body posture, the tonality of their voice, word choice, like all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know when a girl's into you. And I think most people in our generation just haven't put themselves in enough situations to where they have like a good base of saying like, all right, I've talked to people, you know what I mean? Like, obviously people have pasts and shit. Like, you've talked to enough girls to where you know when a girl's into you, and you know when a girl is just going out with her girlfriends, or she's just going out and maybe she just wants to have a couple of drinks at the bar, and like that's all it is. Like, you guys, I'm not saying you have to buy her drinks, so it's up to you. I mean, play your bankroll. It's like betting, you know what I mean? Like all the top gamblers in the world, they say play by your bankroll. And I think that your game as a man or a woman, honestly, you got to play by your bankroll. You know what I mean?
Well, it's also, I like that analogy. And another analogy, it's like, don't invest your time into something that if you're not going to get any return out of it. Like, if you're seeing no return, like, fucking sell us.
Yeah,
like,
sell, bro.
So, yeah, and dip out of that shit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, why are you staying that longer when it's just like, dipping, like literally
just walk away, dude. You don't even have to like end the conversation cordially. Like, you can just be like, all right, I'm gonna go fuck off over there. You just literally just like, I'm gonna go back to my friends. You're not about this. That's cool.
You don't even need to say, you don't have to say nothing, because it's not, I mean, that
you just
brings back to like a situationship from last time.
Dude, it's not even situationship. We're talking about like cold approaching females. You know
cold approaching?
Yeah, like we were watching another podcast. We're not even gonna name the podcast.
Yeah.
But basically what was going on is like, we're talking about like high value males, like, and how they can use their assets to their advantage as like their power. And they said power and the power of attraction that they can portray out to females.
Yeah.
And I think that if you're not playing by your bankroll and you're like putting all this extra effort in, and I'm talking about like buying like all these jewelry, all these chains.
Are you talking about do shit that you can actually afford?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like don't if you're honestly pulling in like 6 figures a year, like 1 or 2 drinks at the bar really doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? Right. Like, if you was like, yeah, I'll buy you a drink, that's not simping.
Right.
I don't think that's simping. And I think even if you're like a broke college student, like 1 drink for this girl,
yeah,
I don't think that's really simping. I think you can buy her a drink and you can just talk.
No, I don't think people call that simping. I would say simping like happens after like the initial interaction. Mm-hmm. Like, you text her right away, or you try to like find her on socials right away type shit. Like, you're almost like mentally obsessed with her, like, because you just like can't stop thinking about this, like, that first initial conversation, because you think it was like a great conversation, so you're like dying to find out, you know,
who she is, where she at, like, who's she talking to. Yeah. I think that's a great point. Like, I think you're definitely simping if you're going in after hours type shit. Markets are closed. To make some other analogies, you're putting too much work in the after hours. You gotta let it play out for itself. You know what I mean? There's nothing really you can do at that time that can better that situation. Like, you said what you had to say, she said what she had to say. I mean, wait a little bit, text her whenever, like, she can text you. And if nothing really happens for it, don't be chasing that. You know what I mean? Don't be saying like, hey, what are you doing? Like, you trying to hang out? Like, and I think
that's if you even get a number, you know?
Yeah, but like, I feel like everyone's like, I think everybody has definitely gotten the number and they've texted them and like they just didn't get the response that they were expecting. But you gotta be socially smart enough to realize like what she responds. Like, you'd be able to dissect that, vet that, and be like, all right, clearly this isn't going the direction that I intended. You know what I mean? So that's when you walk away. But if you keep going back, even though you vetted it and like deep down you know this isn't the response you were looking for, these aren't the returns you were expecting, and you go back again, investing more of your time, that's simping.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 100% simping.
So we can conclude that like there's levels where
there's levels to this shit.
Yeah. Like
if you're rich, like, sure, like, we were watching these other people, like, if you got a fucking boat and you invite bitches onto your boat, that's not simping, bro. You got a fucking boat, bro. You're gonna invite people onto your fucking boat, right? Yeah. If I had a fucking boat, I'd be like, yeah, come on my fucking boat. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But if you don't own that boat and you're renting it out for the sole purpose of trying to attract females, you're simping, bro. Like, you're not playing by your bankroll right there.
Yeah. Do you think simping applies to like multiple females. Like, you can just simp for like wanting a girlfriend. It's like, yo, you're simping heavy for a girl right now, like, because like some people just can't handle, you know, being single, being single, and so therefore they're like simping to like just find someone, anyone, you know. Do you think that like
dude,
that plays into it?
I have like the perfect analogy. I mean, I guess I got the perfect life lesson for people. Are you playing as the main character? Are you playing as the friend role? And I'm talking about like most like movies or novels. There's always this person that's the main character and they get the girl. Are you playing the friend role? Like, you're never gonna get this girl because you're playing the friend. Right. Or you're playing like this. You're playing like this.
Well, that's why I don't even have any female friends to begin with.
You shouldn't, bro. I don't think you should. I mean, and if you do,
very few.
Yeah.
And it's not even friendships that were developed out of my doings, you know. They were kind of they just happen, you know. Yeah. They happen, you know.
And you know, they're like purely like platonic.
Yeah, platonic, and like along the way, like you're chill, whatever. But you know.
Yeah, you guys aren't. You it's very obvious that you guys aren't pursuing something more intimate. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Like you guys, that's different though. That's like a friend circle.
Yeah.
That's in the same circle.
Facts.
I mean, I think to what I was saying is like, if you're playing like this, you're overly available and like you're always responding and shit. You know what I mean? And you're playing this like friend role. I don't think you're ever gonna get to where you need to go. And I think you have to realize that. Like, think about yourself in the third person. That's the best way to check where you're at in life. And it's hard for some people and it's hard for most people. But you gotta drop that ego, that like level of ego that everyone has, and you have to like look at yourself from like a third person. Like, you're not even like your boys are looking at you. Like, if you didn't know you and you were looking at the shit you were doing, you're like, damn, this is like some secondary role shit, like in a novel or like a movie. Like, you're the supporting character. If you're not playing that main character role, I can guarantee you're not going to get the results you want.
Yeah.
That's simping, bro. That's 100% simping.
Because you're just waiting for your time. You're waiting for your moment that's like most likely never going to happen.
Yeah, dude. The main character fucking sets that shit in motion and he knows what's going to happen, or she knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Dude, it's like, how do men even like get themselves involved in that situation where they're like, they're the guy that like she goes to complain about her boyfriend or whatever, but right. she doesn't like hook up with him. So, like,
bro, I watched a movie, bro. This sounds like corny as fuck because like, oh, he got it from a fucking movie, but this movie was kind of like perfect for that.
Dude, movies all speak truths, bro.
Yeah, it was called The Holiday or some. She's got like Jack Black or some shit. I watched it with my girl, so don't hate on me, by the way. Yeah. I watched that with my girl, by the way, so y'all don't hate on me for that. But so basically that happens when you put this person like on a pedestal and they let you down consistently, but you think, you know what I mean? They give you these chances, you know what I mean? Like these little glimpses of hope where they're like, oh shit,
like you could do better.
No, like they're like they make it seem like you have a chance, and you're like, fuck. You know, you weren't expecting them.
Wait, you're talking about a girl to a guy?
Or this could happen vice versa. Like a girl to a guy or a guy to a girl. Like, you're in this situation where you know that they're seeing other people because like you guys clearly aren't in a relationship yet. But they give you these opportunities or like these little like moments where they're like, shit, like they're actually being really nice to me and like they're playing into this narrative that I want to hear. Like, oh, like I want to come see you, right? So like, oh shit, like you like let your guard down and you think that you're finally gonna get to
like, I want to talk, like, come, let's talk, whatever.
Yeah, let's go get a drink, like come over to my place.
Yeah.
And you like get all excited for that because you think finally this is your chance or whatever. But realistically, they're just bitching about so and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know that their life, like you can just hear from like their trajectory that they're speaking of. Like, you're not included in that plan where you want to be, but then you almost kind of like forgive them for that because you're still so hopeful from that last little jolt of hope they gave you.
Dude,
that you play into it.
Holy fuck, dude! Like,
yeah,
you're like just blind at that point by this girl because you don't, because or like this, hypothetically, this fucking Joe Schmo, right? This Joe Schmo is probably in love with this girl and is being blinded, and like all these red flags are just being thrown over his head because he doesn't see them. He doesn't see like what she's doing and what the position he's putting himself in.
Yeah, literally.
Because he's so distracted and blinded by that hope that like
exactly
he might
you make
like,
excuses for that person.
That's real. That really is what being blinded is. Like
that's what simping is. You make excuses.
You may that ties into that too. Like you see these red flags, but you make excuses that it's like not a big deal. Because you see like all these other good things about them.
Exactly.
So you think like ignoring the red flags is like okay.
Yeah.
Almost.
You literally make excuses for them, and you're justifying that. You're justifying the behavior in that they are not reciprocating with your feelings and what you want, but you're almost saying like, oh shit, like that one time she called me over and like we sat together all night and all that.
I don't
bullshit,
even think it's that, dude. I just think well, it does play into that, but yeah, I think those like good memories or whatever makes you think that like
it's like a weird like, and it's hard for us to talk about that because like I think that Evan and I know for a fact I like myself like we don't let ourselves get in these situations.
Oh no! I mean,
100%.
We have in the past, and we've learned from our mistakes.
Yeah, when I'm fucking younger, dude, I'm like a fucking like 17-year-old. I'm being retarded.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've had more recent encounters, but still, past the past.
I think that you just have. I mean, again, like I'm looking at myself. Like you have to like look at yourself like this. You have to give yourself more value than you think you should. Like you have to overvalue yourself. It's like
yeah, of course.
It's that analogy where like, you shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
Yeah.
But if you're only shooting for the moon, bro, you're gonna be stuck in space. You know what I mean? You're not even fucking halfway there.
Yeah.
So you might as well shoot for the stars and you'll land on the moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm looking at myself from like this lead character role. I always say like, is this what a lead character would be up to right now? Is this how like the plot or the narrative of like my life is supposed to be? Dude, if it's not a lead character, bro, I'm like you said, I'm dipping, bro. I'm out.
Yo, and speaking of being a lead character, like. If you're a lead character, like if we're all lead characters in a movie, we all should be.
Well, you fucking are, bro, because your own life is your own movie.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't have to rely on another person to fulfill your happiness.
Exactly.
If you're the star of your own movie, like the whole storyline is how you yourself, like how you make yourself happy. Essentially, like what is the like growth journey you go to, like to get to the point where you can be totally fine on your own. You're the hero of your own movie, regardless of who's in it. Right. It's all about you. At the end of the day, you no one can do anything, nothing for you, without you starting first.
Yeah.
So it's
you
like
initiate all these.
Love
scenarios.
yourself. Like love yourself. Like first and foremost, before you start looking for anyone else. And if you like, when you start looking for love, it should be like. To the point where like, does my love for her match my love for myself? Almost,
I mean, dude, like you can't love anybody else unless you love yourself,
right?
But I don't even want to play into this like deep shit because it doesn't even have to be that deep. Like literally, all I'm saying is like, if you're literally just looking to fuck, you know what I mean, or like you're just looking for a girl, you know what I mean, like someone that you talk to consistently, y'all meet up. Just look for the flags, man. Like you gotta vet this girl. You gotta vet yourself, you know what I mean? Like check yourself before you check her. You gotta understand what kind of state you're in. And I think guys have an easier time with this because I think we think more rationally as a whole. You know what I mean? Like girls play into emotions more. Like I think guys think rationally. Like we're like, all right, so basically we met at this place, the bar. Probably not that big of a deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think females play on emotions too much. Like, oh, like he made me feel this certain type of way, you know what I mean? He could be the one. And then they end up getting their heart broken or some shit like that because like they're over investing their emotions into this shit.
I mean, I think guys do the same thing as well, especially like younger guys. Like, will like when they go out to bars, like all their objective is to like get a female, and then if they don't, it's like it's almost like a bad night for them. Like what the? It's like fuck.
Yeah, and I think that's a problem, bro. If your goal is only to meet a female, like I don't think you should be going out, bro. Like I like personally go out not to meet females, but I personally go out because like I want to drink and I want to drink with my homies. I want to see the people like that are in my community. I'm trying to say what's up to people, have a good time, let loose, bro, blow off steam. Like I'm not there for these like Bro, it's like such a third world, like small little. I mean, first world problem.
Yo,
like
I'm telling you
intimacy,
guys,
bro. Intimacy is overrated.
you guys will have such a better night when you don't think about what you're gonna do, who you're gonna do with, where you're gonna go. I mean, if you're the type of guy that like has friends that like hit you up, like you know, I do. Like, no, most of the time, actually, no, literally all of the fucking time. When it comes to Friday, Saturday nights, like I don't ever make the plans. People just end up hitting me up,
Exactly,
and I'm like,
yeah.
okay, like sure, I'll go. And
Yeah.
then like, you know,
The females are secondary, bro. Like that intimacy, like bro, if it happens, it happens. It's some
like
secondary shit.
I don't have time to think about all that bullshit, dude, about regarding females. Like, yeah, dude, I know females are gonna be there. Hot females are gonna be there. If I meet one, I meet one. You know, if I run into people, whatever, like
It is what it
it
is.
is what it is. You know, you don't gotta think too deep into it.
Regardless, though, I had a great night because I was with the people I wanted to be with. Like, again, like that circle I was trying to meet up with, blow off steam, just have a couple drinks, dude. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
But,
going
like-
to take a little quick break, though. I got to piss. We'll cut this out.
All right. Okay, and we are back.
Be back,
I'm a little piss break, a little beer break.
Yes, sir.
What's the next topic of discussion that we should talk about? So so we concluded.
That's tough.
Fuck.
I don't think we have to play too hard into it. This could just be like clips, like shorts,
Yeah.
like YouTube short topics. It could just be some like quick, like little bullshit.
Um.
Dude, I'll just like cut that out.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, crispy. Honestly, all right. Yeah. So I'm all right. I got a topic right here. Yeah. So starting a business or like working versus like working for the sake of working versus like passion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you work for like obviously you got to make money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, do you work for the sake of working, or is it because you're passionate about what you're working on?
Are you asking me specifically?
Yeah. So what are all right, give me an example right now. Like you're working
good
just for
topic.
dollars,
Yeah.
just for that dollar sign. What's something that you're doing right now just for that?
Well, I mean, so currently I'm not working actively like through a job or whatever, but I have money saved up through my savings I've always had, and I've like invested that through crypto stocks, whatever. So like I've been doing like decent with that. But in terms, and like I have my bills from my company, like my company bills, but I'm not using that, or I'm not touching that.
Yeah, you
At least I hope. Yeah. So like, what's the specific question? Like, why? Oh, like, so okay, so like, as you know, like I'm doing like data analytics, right? That's like
Right.
what I intend to get a job for.
Is that a passion or is that just for work?
So, it's like both, dude. So, when you've made the decision to like run your own company, dude, at that point it's like more than just passion. It's like it's hard work, okay?
You got to do that.
So it's just one of those things that I've realized through trial and error, or like just through my like essentially 2 years of, you know, preparing for like our World Jersey launch that happened this past June.
Right.
I've realized that I'm essentially like going into this business blindly
Yeah.
because I don't have the data to like really get all the answers of like what I'm supposed to do and like how the industry works and like and all that shit.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I do the online research, you know, the thorough online research, as much research as you can online about your particular industry that you're going into.
Right.
But it's still sort of, you're still assuming things. I feel like yeah, you're getting the like the general information about like your industry or whatever, but I want to know like the actual data of like what the fuck is
your
like,
business
about my business, the Jersey business, because there really isn't much data to be found about the Jersey business, right?
I think I know what you're saying though.
And
yeah.
so All right, so I guess this is a good time to like actually introduce my brand to
Yeah,
the
dude. I'm
viewers.
surprised you haven't done that yet.
We literally haven't. I haven't. Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
because it's like because I don't really like to talk about it because it's like still a startup. You know, it's not
your baby, bro.
It's my baby, dude. Like I'm trying to like make it into a fucking man.
Let me talk
dude.
about it because I think it's easier for your friends to talk about it. First of all, I'm fully supportive of this business that
Appreciate it, dog.
yeah, Evan and Novin, they started this like really cool brand. I think this is good for you and it's good for them because you've never heard. I think I've told you, but I'll be like completely honest about it. I think it's like a really cool idea. Like there's so much potential around this.
Yeah. So the reason about the whole data thing. So World Jersey, it's in a market. It's in the Jersey market, but it's
different, dude.
I want to say that we're in an untapped market right now because there isn't a clothing brand or a jersey brand that has an idea like us. Okay, there's one or two, but you know we've got our whole niche to it. You know, don't worry about that. But like I said, part of the reason that I guess I was scared to launch at first, it took me a long time to launch, not because I was scared, but it was mainly because of COVID. Just fucked everything up for like
Everybody,
yeah,
literally everybody.
So that got delayed. Okay, I'll backtrack to that. So it's like
I could talk about it.
So
from a third party.
No, so when COVID happened, right? So like me and Novin started the idea like back in November 2019.
You should tell them what the brand is really about, though. Because like World Jersey, like just tell them what it is.
Okay, so World Jersey is a brand that represents individuality, you know, expression through, you know, love of your own country. So we sell jerseys based off countries' designs, and our first collection drop that we just dropped, our designs are based off flat colors, and we're gonna expand onto like more intricate cultural designs. So that like means we have to do, you know, our deep dive research into each individual culture. But a brand like mine, bro, because we're World Jersey, you know, that's like a lot of fucking research to do like in every country.
Yeah.
So like that's where, so like, I'll tell you straight up, that's where we fucked up on during our first launch, is almost going too wide and big and randomized with the countries.
Right.
Because like we were kind of like pick like 4 to 5 countries from like all over the world, right? Like the most prominent ones, right? Because we were World Jersey, we just figured, we'll just pick like, so like our first drop consisted of like 15 different countries. So like it's like, you know, 15 biggest like prominent countries that you probably know of, what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but we realized that it was too much, basically, is what I'm trying to say, with the inventory load, the cost of like trying to like do too much things at once.
Right.
Because we were like investing money, because we have to invest campaign ads into each individual country, right? Trying to promote. So like we have 15 countries promoting.
Mm-hmm.
We have to spend 15 times the amount of like ads to promote each individual country, right?
Right.
Versus if we were to just like drop 4 countries, like
you could do like a collection too,
like just like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Nepal. Like we were thinking of just doing those 4 at first, or like say you can either invest like into 15 designs or like 15 countries, so you have to create ads for each design, okay, right?
Yeah.
Or you could spend all of that ad into one design, and that will probably reach way more people and way more consistent people that are looking like for that one design.
Right.
So like say for example with my brand, if I just dropped the Bangladesh jersey, just that, I could easily tailor all of my ads to like
Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh, Bengali people,
right,
and spend all of that ad money that I had into just that one product, and that product probably would have sold that way better, you know.
Yeah.
And that could have saved me way more money versus like investing way more into countries right off the bat, because like now we have leftover inventory because of that, because we did sell in all countries, but like not enough to like sell them all out.
Right.
Versus if I were to just like pour all that money into one country, it probably would have sold out, and then therefore I wouldn't have
wasted that.
Yeah. So that's where we where we fucked up on.
You want to know what I would think would be cool for that the drops for each country? I think you could do like a profile, like it's like a documentary type thing. Like you could go and like say you're doing I mean like it's more personal for me, like Puerto Rico. You could just take one person, like you choose like a friend of yours or like someone that you don't really know but that you respect from that country, like they're innovators in that field, or they could be more personal, like your friends, you know what I mean? You get them to talk about the country, like what it means to be from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Or so for me, Puerto Rico, like something instantly recognizable in Puerto Rico is the coquí. It's like a frog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the frog that is only found in Puerto Rico, and they're actually going extinct right now. But most Puerto Ricans, if you ask them what a coquí is, like they'll know exactly what the coquí is. Like it's a small, tiny frog. It's like the size of like your fingernail on your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's just something I think about when I think about Puerto Rico. But then you can go into depth into
dude,
like,
so like
panadrillas, like just like the heart of being from Puerto Rico, and you could do profiles on that.
Yeah, like meaningful ads and like that. Like I have all of the advertisement strategy down, even though that's another thing I fucked up on. So like the ads that we had were like
they were kind of more generic,
like videographer type ads.
Yeah.
So like so I've learned. So there's like basically two. So like we have all our ads through like Facebook ads, right?
Uh-huh.
That's how we promote on Facebook, Instagram, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned I think we spoke about this a little bit like the other day in your car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
I was telling you that in Facebook ads, there's like essentially two types of ads. There's brand awareness ads and conversion ads. And conversion ads are typically a lot more expensive per click or per view or whatever.
Right.
Because, the Facebook algorithms is using that video for the purpose of conversion.
To sales.
So whether you make that sale or not, it's still going to take like a certain percentage of that. And that percentage is higher versus if you were to click the brand awareness ad option, right?
Right.
So online, whatever, when I did my research and shit, everyone was telling me like, yo, conversion, always like hit your conversion ad or like do conversion ads, because then the algorithm will work in favor of finding people that will actually like buy it. Right. But in order to find those people, they still gotta go through the people that don't buy it, just to get like the algorithm to kick in and shit.
Right.
So, but still, every people that doesn't buy it, to find the guy that does buy it, it's still gonna take money. It's still charging me for each of those like clicks or views from like the people that didn't convert, and that overall is more expensive if I were to rather do the brand awareness type ads. So where I fucked up is, so yeah, everyone was telling me conversion ads, and they weren't wrong. They did not give me wrong advice, but I learned afterwards through digging into like more deeply, that my ads, the type of ads that I had, like you said, the generic looking ones, those were for brand awareness ads, like the more videography type based ads, the non-informative ads, just to get people to just to get that brand image out there.
The World Jersey in general.
It's World Jersey, like it's like a hype up video, right?
Right.
Those are the brand awareness type ads. So for the videos that I had, I should have clicked on brand awareness,
right? Because
those are the people that, because, well, first it's like more than half less or more than half off for the brand awareness. So like it's the algorithm is still the same essentially when they like try to find people, whatever. But it's just pricing wise way cheaper.
Yeah.
So I learned this is what you got to do. So you got to have two types of ads. You got to have a brand awareness ad and a conversion ad. And so I learned through the hard way that the conversion ads that I had were actually meant for brand awareness, right?
Right, yeah.
Because they were the generic videography type.
Yeah.
And I learned that the conversion ads is more of an informative type ad to actually describing the product that you're selling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like say, like with my brand, I've created this like cool hype up video with like music in the background and whatever, you know, everything looks cool, but you don't know, like you like the brand now, you're interested in World Jersey, you're popping through the website, but now you want to be shown how does the jersey actually fit, how does it look in real life, how does it like, you know, show more of the raw informative type ads to get people like really sold, like okay, like this is a good like fit for me. So it's got to be an ad where people can like be comfortable in their purchase by you explaining like, you know, all about your product.
Right.
So that is the conversion ads that I did not have, and that's where I fucked up. And yeah, so you know, lesson learned.
I get it. Yeah, 100%. I'm looking through the Instagram page right now for the World Jersey.
Yeah, so
I love how you guys put me in the Australia jersey. It made no fucking sense.
Dude, yeah, dude,
I don't even look Australian.
Dead ass, we got like some heat because like we put some like really pale girl wearing like a Pakistani jersey, dude. It was just like not the look. Or like, and so like people were like roasting us, like, yo, why is this like white girl wearing this Pakistani jersey? Or like why, or like, and even like me, why is this like brown dude wearing Korea jersey?
Well, you put yourself in Korea.
Yeah. So like, dude, that's another thing where we fucked up on, cause like I didn't, when going into like the ad stuff, right? Like gathering everybody. First off, I didn't know any like Asians at the time, female Asians, or like I didn't know
introduced you to so many Korean.
I didn't know enough like ethnicities to fill up like all the jerseys that I had.
Right.
So like, you know, I was just trying to gather up everyone I could.
Mm-hmm.
That was free for that like one day. And like,
did nobody charge you for like modeling, right?
Nah, dude, it was free. You were there.
Yeah. You guys didn't pay me shit,
dude. I paid a two.
You guys got me some beers,
dude. So I paid a $250 bill that night because we all went out to Earl's after.
Oh shit!
I paid for all of it. I was like, yo, like me and Novin paid for all of you because that was like our way to like say thank you,
dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. The dinner was great. I'm also looking,
that was a fun time.
Through this like ad, like why is this girl like touching my head, bro? I didn't say anything at the time. I was like, why is she touching my
guys,
fucking head?
If you guys are interested in the page, it's World Jersey Official.
WORLDG or JERSEY. Official.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude. So like, that's essentially my brand, guys. You know, you're more than welcome to, you know, make a purchase off that website, you know.
You definitely fucking should, dude.
No, but yeah. Also, let me know. Let me know what ethnicity you guys are, bro. If there's a country that you want me to make, like hell yeah, I'll try to make it. But honestly, like no promises. I will promise you, but not right now because it's like it's really tough to like just like pick a country and like start designing because like there's so much that goes into it. You know, it's also about how are you gonna sell the country? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was thinking like individual profiles in the country, like it's like almost documentary style. You sit someone down, like what does it mean to be from Puerto Rico? What does it mean to be from Venezuela?
Like also, dude, like I'm trying to also. So like long story short, if you guys haven't watched the third podcast, go fucking watch that shit. I basically explained that like I'm still in school and the business is currently on pause right now, because I'm just trying to finish out school on a strong note. And
as you should.
Yeah. So like when we launched in June and we kind of spent the whole summer like, you know, doing our operations or whatever. Made decent money. We got 100 sales, or like a little over 100 sales, and like that equivalent to like few grand in revenue. But you know, it's not profit, guys. So like we're still not profiting, and as we should, you know, because no startup profits right away.
I mean, bro, if you did 100 sales, it's like 5,000, but like probably less in profit, like $3,000.
So like that's what I'm saying. That's where I fucked up. I probably could have saved more if I like made
The marketing choices.
If I made better marketing choices, yeah, dude. So like, dude, I mean, hey, man, that's a game. That's a game of entrepreneurship. You know, you fuck up, you learn, and that's an advice I give to people who are starting a business, is to not be scared of fucking up, because fucking up is inevitable. And my biggest advice is I can give to you is fuck up fast.
Fuck up more often.
Yeah, no, like this is legit advice, like, because you are going to fuck up on this path to success. All right.
I think that's my problem when I like go into my personal endeavors. I don't fuck up enough, or like I'm so scared to fuck up.
Well, you don't want to fuck up. But
yeah, right.
If it happens, don't take it like
negatively.
Negatively. Always take it as a learning point, because now you just enhanced your mindset even more of what not to do, and that is a blessing in itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's like me personally, like I think I take the failure too personally. You know what I mean? And I let it discourage me so much that like it's like not quitting, but like I slow down. Like I shouldn't be slowing down. It should make me want to speed up more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I mean, everyone has their like moments of discouragement. Like, dude, I mean, do you know how many times I've like thought about like quitting, and like not like quitting the entrepreneurship lifestyle, and the only reason I haven't is because at the end of the day, I know why I'm starting World Jersey. I know what my purpose is, and that like, as long as you have that like inner like purpose of like why you're doing what you do, nothing will like stop you from like getting like to that purpose. Like nothing will discourage. I mean, like nothing will discourage you to the point where you actually want to quit. Because when you have those moments of discouragement, like your brain has like no choice but to like go back to like your past, right? Because when you have discouragement, you think about the past. You think about, oh, did I make all the right decisions? And then you, as if that root, that like very like deep, significant root of purpose is there in your past, you're always gonna like your head will always go back to that purpose, and then you'll come back and it'll be fine. I mean, that's I feel like that's what happens to me, at least when like I get discouraged. Whenever like I feel down, and like,
bro, for me it's worse, bro. I feel like me personally, I'm too self-critical, dude. I'm so self-critical to the point where it's like, it's not like shut down, but it's like,
I hear what you're saying, dude. Because like, no, dude. Because I'll tell you in this way, dude. I'm very self-critical of myself, and that's why I'll bring up a point. Like, I was quote unquote scared to launch this business. Yeah. It's because I was so worried that I was gonna fuck up. That like before like I actually launched, I wanted to make sure everything was like perfect, right? Because I didn't want to fuck up. I didn't want to like go through those like, you know, first time losses and shit, because like I was scared what was gonna happen if like I did make losses and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But I realized at the end of the day that no matter how critical you are of yourself and you like go into this thing perfectly, you're literally the moment you start, you're gonna learn way more than what you've ever learned in the past 2 years of like preparing for your launch. Just like I'm telling you my story. Like we started this we started in 2019, and we didn't launch till just now, and this whole time we were preparing for the launch. I'll tell you straight up, I've learned way more. Like I've learned like 100 times more about how to actually now run a business in the past 2 months than I ever thought I'd learned in the past 2 years.
Wow.
Because it's one thing to like just learn shit online,
Yeah.
but once you're actually in it,
You're doing it.
you're doing it, and then you realize all of the like many things that goes into like running a business operation, and it's so stressful, and like you're in it 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting hit up by like, because I have overseas manufacturer. When I'm sleeping, bro, I have this annoying ass manufacturer who I just like stopped working with because
He's so annoying.
He's annoying. Can
Yeah.
barely speak English, and he like hits me up. He used to hit me up on the daily, like during my sleep, you know, because it'd be like it's 11-hour difference.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and then in the morning, like you gotta make sure like, you know, customers are happy or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, and like, or dude, I've also had so much fuck up with shipping. For like, dude, USPS just sucks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
USPS
package gets
sucks,
dude,
bro.
like package either gets lost or like it doesn't ship directly to their house. It's shipped direct like to another post office in their town,
Mm.
and they'll notify me, oh, it's in this guy's like post office town. Then I gotta email the customer like, oh, hey, it's actually not coming to your house for some reason. It's like you gotta go pick it up from your local post office.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like it's weird, bro. So like I've dealt with like random bullshit like that, and it's like annoying. But dude, I mean, dude, that's the life of that's the hustle, man. That's the hustle of a startup. You're basically doing everything right off the bat, and that's why like once you have just initial capital, first and best thing you should do is invest in the team, invest in people that can do work for you better and faster.
Mhm.
That saves your time, and it saves your time and energy to be doing like other important things that aren't the bullshit, like, you know,
More administrative shit.
yeah. You know,
Exactly.
like all the
100% agree
manage,
with that.
like just a manager or whatever, or like an assistant, you know.
Yeah.
Like
My assistant.
yeah. Imagine, that'd be fucking dope, bro. if I
That'll
get
be the day.
Yeah.
When I have an assistant, I know I fucking made it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm like, I can't even take my own phone calls. So like, let's fucking go.
Oh, I have 2 phones, one personal, one business. That's how you
And
know
I have
you
my
made it.
assistant's phone, which is basically the main phone. Because I'm chilling.
He's doing all the work.
He runs the business. I don't do shit. That's fucking
I
hilarious.
wish it was like that, bro.
Yeah, right? Just somebody else to do all that bullshit for you.
Fucking wish.
Bro, can I tell like that's what real estate is, bro. Like once you're a broker and you have your own firm, like literally everyone else just does it for you. You just set up the IT shit, like the computer software, and literally everybody else will just do it for you.
So, dude, the back to your like initial question of like why I'm working though. So like, all right, so like I started. All right, guys. So like, long story short, I think I told them in the 3rd podcast already, but I'm going to grad school like right off the bat. Fucking, kind of surprised myself because I literally over the summer, the past summer, I did not think ever that I was going to go to grad school. You know, because I'm not that type of student to like. I'm not typically, or I was typically, that type of student to like not care enough to learn. But you know, that was all before COVID, and dude, like, I could go on about COVID, how COVID changed my life, like actually forever.
Right.
Because I was explaining
COVID didn't do
this,
shit
I
to
was
my
I was
life.
explaining this in the 3rd pod as well. Like COVID, like was initially like, if COVID never happened, I don't think like I would have found data and analysis, because going back to like starting my business before COVID happened, or like just the idea, and like I'm working with my manufacturer on like the sampling process and stuff.
Right.
Then COVID hits, everything shut down. So I'm like, oh fuck, like
What do I do?
what do I do? Like that just fucked up my entire plan, and like
Right.
I was like, shit, like fuck me, like what if like I can't do nothing about it, you know?
Yeah.
And this kind of like goes way back to my dad, where like and my family in general were like, they've always been the type of family to like, you know, want their kids to just get a job and stuff, which is not wrong of them, completely, you know, justifiable. Like everyone should get a job, you know.
100%.
And but you know, I was that brat child that was like, nah man, like I can make it without a job. I can successfully run a business like without a job. Like, right? This is like in the beginning of COVID. And he was like,
fuck.
Oh,
you fucking asshole. Yeah, you can chill there, bro. No, yeah, keep going. He was fucking. He wants. Oh, rip it, bro.
Yeah. Dude. So like, dude. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on, but like, I'll just like keep it short. It takes money to make money, right? And I just realized that if
scared money don't make money. Scared money doesn't make money.
Yeah.
Like, you know, see what I'm saying? Like, if you're scared to spend your money, you're not going to make any money off of it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's like investing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of didn't really understand that.
Someone will understand. It'll relate to somebody, so like,
yeah,
they'll get it. Yeah.
Fuck. So they're saying, dude. So like, I was just like, holy fuck. Like, I can't just keep working this waiter job, making like $800-900 a week. Like, I need to be making like at least like $3-4 grand a week in order to keep on investing into this business and in order to invest in myself and, you know, for my own living situations.
Right.
So I just like fucking just matured up quickly and realized like I need a job and I need like a substantial job that pays well, you know. And I'm not obviously gonna, you know, go into a job that like I don't like, right? And so like when COVID happened, I was kind of just like figuring out, okay, like I need a job, like what job, like what kind of field do I want to go into? And I found data analytics because I was really intrigued by the fact that like you're literally, your job as a data analyst is finding out information. Like finding out information about the company, the industry, about anything. Yeah. You have the power, and you like no one can like, if you're like good at like data analysis and shit, no one can argue with you because like
you got the fucking
you
answers,
got the
bro.
fucking facts right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you're it's like no one can argue with you, bro. You know, it's almost as much power in the corporate world like as a lawyer. You know, no one can argue with a lawyer because a lawyer knows his shit. He just fucking knows his shit, and it's all memorization, right? But we don't like memorize. We just straight up like do the fucking programming and then we just like get the facts for you and be like, yo, here motherfucker, like here are the results, like
this is what you need to do.
Yeah,
you're lacking in this department.
Yeah.
You're good in this
fucking
department.
up. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that's what intrigued me. I was like, oh, so like I'll be the guy that like tells people what they're fucking up on. That was kind of cool of me.
You're an idiot.
yeah like, you know, that was kind of cool of me.
Yeah, no, I fuck with that, bro. 100%.
Yeah, man. So am I doing this for money? Yeah. Am I also doing this
for passion?
Towards my business passion? Yeah.
100%.
You know, because I've realized that like at the end of the day, like it also comes down to like being a good CEO. Like you need to have a skillful CEO that like knows what he's doing, you know? Like you can't rely on someone that like kind of like, okay, actually no, fuck what I just said. So like say like if you have a really creative idea, you have a genius idea, you make this company, becomes public, now you have board of directors, bro. The board of directors can like kick the founder out of CEO position if they wanted to. Right. If they see it or like someone else that they want in that position that they think can give them higher returns, they're gonna do that. How many case studies have you seen or heard of like the founder CEO being kicked out of their own company? Like Steve Jobs like the board of directors thought Steve Jobs was crazy at one point, so they kicked him out.
Right.
You know, and then Apple just was doing shit because they didn't have Steve Jobs, and then they begged for him back to come back.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't always in in reality. Most likely, the situation is the board of directors kicks out the CEO, replaces him with someone else who does better on the job. You know.
Yeah.
And then that guy is now the CEO. You know, and all the credits goes to him. You know, because he's like running this shit. But yeah, so fuck, what was I saying? So like I knew that if I went into this position, like I just know I would know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. You know, and that's the knowledge, that's the amount of knowledge I want to like learn and get as a CEO. You know, and I can get all that knowledge through data, through looking at the actual shit. Yeah. You know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. And you know, how can I fix that to optimize for, you know, higher revenues? Right. So as a CEO, I was like, that's really important to learn. Like, I need to like learn what is going on in my own business. Yeah. Like, it's one thing you can hire a data analyst to do all that shit for you, but
do you really understand it personally?
Yeah. Exactly. No, I want to, instead of adding on an expense, you know, why would I add on a salary expense when I can learn this shit myself and get the answers myself, you know? That would be like, so like that would be like my main duty is like, you know, basically doing everything, bro. Because when you're a data analyst, you can look for anything you want. Mm-hmm. Any question you have, you can program to like get that answer out for you. Right. So it's like once you, as a CEO, like once you have that skill set, you really don't need a big team. Mm-hmm. You know, because you can just do it all. Like, I'm trying to be the CEO that does it all, essentially, or knows how to do it all.
I get what you're saying, man.
It's being like a good CEO at the end of the day, and like a good CEO needs to like knows his shit about his own company and the industry that the company's in.
You want to know a CEO that I really look up to?
What?
It's Coca-Cola CEO currently, James Quincy. He was he started off in their Mexico division for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is obviously like one of the world's biggest, like most recognized brands, obviously. But yeah, he started off in Mexico and he did acquisitions. He bought like some other smaller like soft drink, and then he moved into the European division and he did like more upper executive jobs. He was like the vice president or the president of the European division, and he got promoted to like the whole regional position for Europe, and then he became the CEO. Like, this guy did it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's just something like you gotta know it all to do it all. I get what you're saying. You want to be like a CEO that can really do everything. Like, he knows the data. He can acquire a manufacturer. He can,
because not only like once I know the data, not only can I know information about my own business's operation, but I can even literally learn information about my competition. Mm-hmm. How are they performing yearly, quarterly, and shit?
What are they doing differently?
Like, how can we like
emulate
what they're doing? It's like I can even like compare. If I really want to look at the data, I can compare what they're doing, what I'm doing, like literally side to side. You know what they're doing better and what we're doing like better and shit. It's like graphs and charts and shit, bro.
This man is asleep. Look at this dude. Yeah.
Swicy.
He's asleep, bro.
Yeah, dude. So like, yeah, I would say that's like why I do what I do. All right, ladies and gents, we are back with part 2 of this episode.
So first topic, I already want to fucking talk about it. I'm just gonna cut you off right now because I think it's bullshit. Why does your fucking landlord turn off the heat in the fucking winter time? You dude, guys at home,
it's not,
these guys live in the fucking slums of Lowell. You know you're fucking in the slums of Lowell when your landlord turns off the fucking heat for the entire building in the wintertime.
Bro, we basically...
There's like 250 people in this fucking building, bro. Or
Dude.
more. There's like 500 people in this building.
Dude.
No heat.
We practically...
They just run on farts.
We
Just people farting and lighting up.
We practically live in Section 8. Like, dead ass. That's what the Mass Mills is. It's like borderline Section 8.
I guarantee you there's people on Section 8 in this building. That's
No,
not even
it
like
is.
that's not even like a diss at Section 8. Like, I just know, bro, Section 8 is the shit if you're a landlord, bro. Because it's guaranteed money from the government. If you get approved, dude, fucking come on in, man. That's a guaranteed check on my end if I'm the landlord.
I did not know that.
Dude, because it's government assistance. Like, they either pay all of it or like some of it. You know what I mean? But you're
Right.
expected to, or they lose.
Mhm.
I think you might lose your. I don't even know if you lose. I don't even know. That's probably bullshit. But like, the government will pay for like all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a guaranteed check from the gov.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you can apply for that shit, I think it's like 800 to like. In some cases, probably 1,200, depending on your dependents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just scanning the interwebs for possible topics, and I feel that reels are the best way to fucking find topics. Because there's just instant information about some random ass shit.
Fuck, dude. I literally had a topic.
NFTs, let's go, bro. Alright, do you think NFTs are fucking stupid as shit? Because I do.
Well, now with the whole metaverse thing, like...
Maybe I'm wrong.
It makes a lot more...
Fuck.
It makes a lot more sense
You know
now.
what? Alright, I immediately take that back because, bro...
NFTs,
I literally didn't understand, bro. If they told me about the metaverse at the same time as NFTs, I'd have been like, "Holy shit, yeah, NFTs are fucking. That's the move, bro." I already understand, bro. It's like if
it's
you're
a whole
in a
digital
I'm a
atmosphere.
nerd, bro. I'm a computer nerd, so like I'm gonna talk about some shit called an MMO.
Yeah,
You know
but
what an MMO
the
is?
metaverse isn't that hard to understand, bro.
No, it's not, bro. You know what an MMO is? It's like.
No.
It's like you guys are all like there's different servers, I'm pretty sure, but like you guys are in this like fucking virtual world, right? And there's like a giant virtual world, and there's all these people, and there's like certain amounts of like loot and gear and shit in that world. So like it's worth a lot of money in the game, but the metaverse is like the whole world is in one fucking game. That's like one server, which is insane. If that's what it is, which I highly doubt. I just think the MMO is being like overhyped. It's like a virtual reality MMO. Of some bullshit.
Do you
like
think
most of the stuff that's built in the metaverse right now, it's just Roblox, bro. We're getting
Dude,
hyped. We're getting literally hyped about Roblox, and I know I'm gonna get so much fucking hate for that. But until you guys make like a really well skinned and well coded, full world, one server, entire planet MMO, I'm not gonna be that impressed with the metaverse. But if you can fit literally every person on the planet on one server, and it's like a real world server, bro, and it's like everything is just fucking mapped out and shit. Until then, I probably won't be that impressed.
Dude, that actually
but that's gonna be so many years down the line.
Yeah,
but that's like AI.
I never like thought about it like that because I've seen like the metaverse like marketing promotions, how like you can play games or whatever in the fucking metaverse, and you can play, you know, like the Wii sports games or whatever. It's like real life shit, you know, through Oculus.
I literally just think people have been inside too fucking long, and they're playing on like stupidity and like over expectations.
No, dude. So like this might or might not be like a really stupid analogy, but dude, do you think it's like similar to like Club Penguin?
No, bro. Club Penguin is so dumbed down. No. Definitely that's way better than Club Penguin.
That's no, but like that I am dumbing it down. Like
you're making it more than dumb, bro.
No, think about like the concept of Club Penguin.
Dude, you should bleep out when I said the R word before. That's not nice. I shouldn't say the R word.
What?
Sorry, guys. You should bleep out the R word because I think that's the R word.
Oh, which one? We said that word before.
Yeah, but we shouldn't say it. Like, you're gonna get demonetized. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, I'll cut it out then.
Bro, you should go back and edit the other videos. Then.
Yeah,
because I'm sure we've said it before, but you should really edit that out.
Yeah.
We're not trying to break guidelines over here.
It's really just the last episode we just talked about. Dude, look at this dude. This table. Look at this table. Bro.
Bro, Bro, what's wrong with your guys' fucking table?
Bro,
let's
you
get that
just
shit let's get that shit secured and like screwed in, buddy.
bro.
Buddy. How's that my fucking fault, guy? Dude, where's the fucking screw and latch system on your fucking table right here? You got what is this table? You get this on Facebook Marketplace?
We got this from like some girl like
Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
I knew it.
She lives in this building actually.
She goes like, yo, want this fucking table?
Yeah.
Bro, you should crack open the table. There's probably treasure inside.
Lol treasure.
Lol treasure. Bro, I swear to God, I feel like, why would you get rid of this dope ass? This is a sick ass fucking table.
The lady was like moving out.
Bro, you should like. Did you guys? Is there like like a SKU code, like a manufacturer code?
Can you hear my fucking thought?
No.
So just think about this, right? Think about how Club Penguin works. You create.
Just go no.
You create a character, right? You create a penguin of yourself.
Fuck, dude.
You're in this little home, this virtual home.
Bro, there's like so many
and then you go out, and then exactly, but like you kind of go out and you play different games. You go into like different worlds or whatever. Meet people who's in that particular server and shit. Like I highly doubt it's gonna be like the one server type thing. I think it's like, okay, you're in this digital world. Now you get to like choose which place you want to go to or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And then each place is like a different server that people might be in. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's the real question I just fucking thought of, bro. This is gonna sound like the most like outlandish shit, but like because of the metaverse being more and more relevant every day, how much data space would you need to put and this is gonna be the next hot stock, bro. It's gonna be data storage. All right. Wait. Let me talk about this. Ready? How much data space in like terabytes you can if you told me like a measure of data space that's higher than a terabyte, what is that? Like a quintopabyte, bro. Like a tetrabyte. I don't even know. A tetrabyte. Maybe it's tetra. I don't even know. That's like 3 terabytes.
Yeah.
Like how much data space would you need to fit every person? And I would say I'm trying to like give you a game quality of like server space you would like. So
well,
I would say like skin wise, like I don't even know, like that probably makes more sense. Skin wise, like how people look in this like 2-dimensional world.
Like, dude, I mean, multiple discs can hold up to like multiple people. No, but listen, it's just a matter of like how much storage is in
but like
that.
This is insane, bro. This is like probably like a lot of space. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be. No, you're not wrong.
It's probably gonna be like the size of like a couple states. Probably not. Maybe not. I don't even know. It's like how much
wait, what?
Actual data space would you need to fit every person in the world in a virtual reality that's skinned, I would say, to like semi-reality. Like that's up into interpretation where you mean like semi-reality, like some game that's like semi-realistic.
Yeah, to do that takes a lot of power.
Yeah, like I'm not even talking about power, bro. I'm talking about just data space. We'll forget the power. That's like a whole nother question. Like how much data space, like server space, would you need? Because servers are like these literal locations where it's just data.
Well,
and like
server
these banks
space
and
and data, that's all information, right? So it's all about like
bro,
how much
there's a lot of space taken up by data.
Well, yeah, and that space comes from like information. How much information is like actually put into like the metaverse?
Probably
is what it like comes down to. Like we still don't know too much information of like what actually is like being implemented in the metaverse.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, what is this? Bro, like one computer website is 3 gigabytes of RAM, and that's like pretty like basic ass data.
To be honest, I don't really exactly know how like
RAMs companies are just talking about a documentation.
I kind of do, but like,
dude, a company it's like 2 terabytes. It's 1,000 gigabytes per terabyte, so that's 2,000 gigabytes for like a whole company. That's like basic documents and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how much data you would need for just like a single server of like World of Warcraft. How much is that?
Well, okay. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it more, right? You yourself would be on your own server, bro. If you're creating your own like avatar, right? And you're just using like their world server. Cause think about it. Like when even on like Xbox or PS4, it comes with their own hard drive, its own, you know, storage unit of your own information. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let's say it again.
So I'm saying that like when you create your own avatar, like hypothetically, like in the universe, you would be making that avatar based on your own profile, your own social profile through essentially your own server.
But I'm talking about like augmented reality. I'm talking about like hyper realistic reality. Is it like that hard to make it? Or are we like pretty close to that shit?
No, we have augmented reality. That's like augmented reality is like when you have the objects like.
Yeah, I mean like I want to be able to fucking feel shit. Like pick shit up. Like I can interact with the reality around me.
You mean like some Tony Stark type shit?
Yeah, some like Tony Stark augmented AI, but I'm like living in that bitch.
What?
Like I'm living in this bitch, bro. I mean that's fully augmented, bro.
That's the Oculus.
No, dude, that's like it's barely scratching the surface.
That's
I'm talking
how
about
you,
like
that's
I'm
how
talking
you,
about like 5K. What is that 5K when you can like feel it or something? I don't even fucking know.
5K? That's just video quality. Bro.
No,
what
like
are you talking about?
no, like it's like a type of theater. Like in reality, it's like you know what I mean. Like you like feel it around you. What's that called? They had it like Disneyland, bro.
Wait, what?
The Bugs Life fucking Disney reality. It was like you could like feel the wind and shit on you or some shit. It freaked me the fuck out when I was a kid,
about,
bro.
like when you're like up in the air, but like you're just in the seat and
no,
like
it's like a theater, bro.
Yeah,
it's like a movie theater. But
they
you
take
can, like,
you
feel
in nature and shit.
Yeah, dude. You're just like holy fuck.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like
you think you're hanging and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
The ride Soarin', bro.
Huh?
The ride Soarin' is like one when you're on the hang glider. Yeah,
it's called Soarin'.
Yeah, search it up.
It's named after you.
No, it's spelled way differently.
Soarin'.
Like 2 letters, maybe 1. So wait, I don't even know what is that fucking called. Like you can feel the reality around you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, man. Couldn't tell you on that one.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
But like no, you have to have gloves for that, and like face or metaverse or Meta is making like gloves so that like in the metaverse you can feel shit through their gloves. Dude, it's like an Apple thing, you know? You gotta like buy their accessories to like use their main shit, you know? Or like any tech company, not just Apple.
I don't even know, bro. I swear that was a ride at Disney like a long time ago. When I was a kid, they had this shit. It was just like a movie theater. Like just like squirted water at you and it was like wind, but I was so young. I was like, holy shit, I'm a
dude,
fucking
so like Facebook,
I'm an ant now, like holy shit.
Facebook, yeah, dude. It's actually kind of who would you
I was like
think?
4. I was like,
dude,
freaked out.
All right. Next question.
Oh, look.
This is like a good
goodbye.
question.
Yeah.
This is a good question, but what do you with the whole like, you know, metaverse being in play right now? Do you think Facebook fuck, I keep saying it's called Meta. Dude, fuck Meta. I'm just gonna call it Facebook, bro. It was Facebook in our time. Always gonna be Facebook.
Back in my day, Meta wasn't fucking Meta. It was fucking Facebook. Yeah. But like people are gonna look back at this like in history and be like, holy shit, like this guys were like one of the first people to be like, yeah, dude, like when we're fucking older, you know what I mean? Meta was Facebook. Like we're making like analogies to the fucking
like how
to the future, bro.
Like when Facebook changed when Facebook changed the world, now it's changing the world again.
Dude, Facebook fucking sucks, dude. Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking loser. Wait, am I gonna die now?
Dude, you're telling me to fucking clip this shit out. Like,
holy shit. Am I gonna die now? Will I die if I say that on the internet?
Nah, so yeah, this brings me into my next question. So like with the whole metaverse in play, like do you think Facebook like either now or will have in the near future like have like the top spot and like
no.
like the number one?
I highly doubt that Facebook will be the developers of this augmented reality. I think what they're doing right now is like really well marketed because they have the money for it and they're making it sound nice. But like until I like get in it, bro, if it's just Roblox with an Oculus headset, it's just adults that don't know what a VR headset is and they're like, holy shit, VR technology is fucking cool.
So what's the
That's
blockchain?
like, dude. That's like,
Wait, is that what you said?
No, listen, it's gonna be really fun. All right, if you give your dad a VR headset, what do you think his response would be to like a VR headset in like a video game, like Call of Duty? He'd be like, "Holy shit!" Right?
Yeah. No, dude. He'd be like in the homepage.
This is the best thing ever.
In the homepage.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Holy."
Wow, dude. Yo, by the way, these guys have the coolest nightlight. The bridge is literally changing colors. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
color
nightlight.
is it?
That's my lava lamp.
What color is it right now?
Bro, it's like red and orange.
It's fire.
All right, now it's fucking yellow and blue, red and purple. Dude,
Oh, it's changing fast.
yeah, bro, this shit's wow. I'm almost about to spill this, bro. What was I saying? I was talking about your dad wearing the Oculus headset.
Yeah.
So if my mom wore the VR headset, she'd be like, "Holy shit! Like this is the future," because she doesn't know what a fucking VR headset is because she's old.
Mm-hmm.
VR technology isn't fucking cool, dude. We've already done that shit. That's been out, bro, for like a while now. I can go into fucking what's that game called? Like you can like shoot pans at people. People are gonna know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna search it up after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a VR game. You can literally be Spider-Man, like shoot webs and shit.
That's fucking so sick.
Yeah, but you're like in VR, bro. It's like that's not even fucking special, dude. I think it's called Boneworks.
So like,
If I'm wrong.
dude. So like, what is the whole point of like the
it's
metaverse, man?
Bro, Metaverse is just like an MMO VR game, bro. It's not that cool. But until someone skins it properly and codes it to make it way more real.
Literally, the
Like, Roblox is
I just think of like
stupid, bro.
metaverse as like Wii Sports, but like you're playing with like other people. Oh guys, let me just like play tennis and whatever. Let's play ping pong.
Wait, what was I gonna search up, bro? Oh yeah, Boneworks.
I've also seen ads though of like, this is like kind of cool how like you can like interact with people in the workplace through the metaverse, and like with your avatar you can like meet your other colleagues' avatars and like be in like an actual like workplace setting all digitally. Like I
Look at
found
this
that
shit.
was kind of pretty interesting.
Look at this fucking shit.
Is this Spider-Man?
This is Boneworks. This is VR.
Well, that's sick as so sick.
You literally just walk around and like, bro, you can literally just walk around in a game like this and play it in VR.
Dude, but I kind of don't
Look
understand.
at that.
I kind of don't understand. Like, do you have to like walk around? Like, what if you like walk into a wall like in real life?
Like you just smack it in there, you're like, eh.
Yeah, but what if you walk into a wall in real life? Like, I kind of don't like get that. Like,
No, you'll figure it out, bro. It's like intuitive.
no, but like when you're walking, right?
Yeah, but you don't move around. Actually, I feel like it's like an analog stick, so you don't actually have to
okay.
move. But like it tracks your arms and shit,
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
bro. But you could just get like a. They have those, bro. It's like a treadmill. You can literally you can play Call of Duty in like a treadmill, and like it has you on a cable, a harness,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got this round directional, like 360 directional treadmill. And you just like walk around,
Mm-hmm.
and like you can jump and shit, and you only stay in one spot, and you're just fucking playing Call of Duty in VR.
That's so sick.
It's insane, dude. So like you see this, or I'll show you that. Look at this. This company is gonna blow up just because if the metaverse actually gets big, VR treadmills, like 360 directional treadmills, dude, buy that shit as a stock. You're gonna get rich.
Yeah,
You're gonna get so fucking
I believe
rich.
it.
Bro. But if the metaverse gets big, I would say buy it now because, bro, if it gets big, sick. And if it doesn't, it's probably not gonna change that much. You know what I mean? Like tech that's very niche, like the stock price kind of stays the same because the same market like buys it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a small enough, and it's like part of like a bigger conglomerate or some shit like that. Like I would just buy it. It's probably fucking cheap as fuck.
The metaverse?
No, I'm talking about like the gear to play in the metaverse, like Oculus Rift, all that shit.
No, the headset for Oculus costs like what, like $200 or something.
Yeah, but like, is Oculus a traded stock?
So do you just need Oculus and you'll have like all of the gaming, like right off the bat, or do you need something else to like pair
Dude.
it with?
Oculus Vision Tech Incorporated is literally trading under $1.
What?
Dude, let's get fucking rich, bro. I think this is the first time someone has had this realization. Like that's the headsets they use in the news.
Yeah, no, I know
Bro.
Oculus.
Oculus is trading at 75 fucking cents. Let's get fucking rich, my guy.
Shit.
Bro, I predict in the next fucking 10 years, this stock is going to move to $12. But if you buy it now at less than a fucking dollar, dude, you know how much you're going to make?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you're literally like 12xing your money.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you put in, you're just going to 12x, dude.
We should make moves.
Bro, if that literally moves to $12, you just became a millionaire if you put like 10 or 30K in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 30K, like you're well off.
Yeah.
You can start any company you want. Like you can buy property with that. You're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
If you really invested it properly, $1 million would set you up for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I feel like if you get to $1 million, just the way you invest it, you're good. If you're really smart.
Mm-hmm.
And you really don't even have to be that smart. Just like buy some property, bro. Refinance a house agreement with the bank. Like put all the equity into the property and start just upselling, bro, and just use that fucking that what's it called, bro? Capital gains. And just reinvest in a bigger and better property. Don't pay the taxes for it.
Yeah.
Just grow your money. Dude, everybody watching this, it's probably gonna change. Bro, it's already up 3.5. It's 3.5%. It's starting to go up, bro. We just caught it at the beginning. I'm buying it right now.
Sure. So we're gonna buy a stock live on camera,
bro. Everybody, we're buying stocks. I'm not a financial advisor, but get your stocks, bro. Go get your fucking stocks.
Let's see what the numbers are saying. The
is it traded? It's called OVTZ. That's the ticker, apparently. I don't think it's... Alright, so it's not on Robinhood, which is weird. Conspiracy theory?
I mean, is it because it's part of Meta? Did they already change their stock ticker?
No, Oculus is not from Meta, bro. But that's the equipment that you use to get into...
No, dude. Facebook does own Oculus. I mean,
no, they don't.
Fucking Meta owns Oculus, dude.
No, they don't, do they?
I'm pretty sure they do, bro.
That's fucked.
I'm pretty sure.
They're trying to fucking make money off of that.
Wait, so where did you I just saw on Google Oculus stock, though.
Bro, look at it. Oculus Rift is only at 73 cents. Oculus Vision Tech Inc. What the fuck?
Just What's like look on Google. Why is it on Robinhood? Or like
OQULUS. Oculus. Am I spelling it wrong? No, I'm not. OQULUS. Dude. There's a conspiracy going on right now. OCU Vision. Dude, it's not on Robinhood. Alright, let me see where you can fucking trade it. Where can you trade it? Is it on TD Ameritrade? Let's check. I think it is.
Yo, do you know a guy?
Sounds like a motherfucker.
I don't know. He just followed the podcast.
No. I'm scared. Is Ben gonna kill us? Bro, you can't trade it.
That's fucked.
Oculus OCTV stock TD Ameritrade. Alright, bet.
Did you get it?
It's a pink. Wait, what? Can you buy? Wait. You see the ticker OCTV? Dude, you can purchase it through any online. They claim any online brokerage account. Popular online brokers with access to the U.S. stock market include Webull, Vanguard Brokerage Services, TD Ameritrade. All right, it says it's on Robinhood, bro.
Sounds like cap to me.
Not on Robinhood. It says that you can OVTZ. I'm literally putting OVTZ in my fucking Robinhood account. Look at this.
Nothing. What'd you show the viewers?
Me just searching up OVTZ in my Robinhood account. Nothing pops up. I'm looking at browse, looking for companies. You can literally find stocks like that, search companies, but you can't find it, bro.
Fuck, how long has it been? Holy fuck, it's been 2 hours and 11 minutes. But like, more than half an hour was like...
Dude, in 50 days, it's going to be at 90 cents.
In
50 days, it's going to be at 90 cents.
What's that right now, like 74, he said?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fuck.
It's going to move so fast. Dude.
Hopefully we're right.
You can't trade it, though. Like, you have to make a TD Ameritrade account, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You have a TD Ameritrade?
Nah.
Make a TD Ameritrade account. Let's trade it right now. Just put $100 in.
Wait, what account?
TD Ameritrade. I guess so.
Are you done with the podcast?
Yeah.
Alright.
Trade now.
You're making this move?
We're going to put them in.
Alright, guys. We're going to be making some moves out here, discussing some stock moves. It's going to be some off-camera type shit. So we're just going to end it here. Alright. Thank you for listening. This is the end of episode 7. This is kind of a random one. Actually, probably the most random one yet.
Is it random, though?
It was random, but you know, we had some good topics in there. We had some Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It was random because like there's the most buffers within the podcast, you know. But you know, yeah, chop it up. But all right, man. Peace out.